We are just 15 minutes away now as runners are stretching and warming up for the 34th Columbus Marathon. Live pictures high above downtown from Chopper 4 following the runners for today's race. Including in the pack of runners, a man with an unlikely connection to a Central Ohio family. Our very own Jared Smalley, who is also running in the marathon, is joining us live to share this story. And Jared, you and I were talking yesterday about this story. Simply amazing.
Yeah, Mindy, you know, every runner who takes part in this race, more than 18,000 runners will take the starting line today. Everybody comes here with their own motivation for being here, whether it's personal achievement or maybe something a little bigger than that. For a couple local people at this race a year ago, they were brought together by one unique cause.
Dear Jennifer, my name is Brandon Lipsey. I am 19 years old.
This letter brought them together. Brandon Lipsey lives in downtown Columbus. The Sawchuk family lives 45 minutes away in the countryside of Fairfield County. Last year, they changed each other's lives.
Everything I want to do, I just set my mind to it and focus on that, and I could do it.
In 2010, Lipsey was the team MVP of the Beechcroft High School football team, but he did not finish his high school education. Despite early offers to play college football, he could not go.
I made mistakes in school, and I just want to help kids in that situation.
Brandon took a job as a custodian at the Patel building in Columbus. That's where Jennifer Sawchuk works as a research scientist. And late in 2011, her son Nick fell ill with seizures.
It hadn't even crossed my mind that a brain tumor was a possibility. You know, it kind of throws you.
Nick endured his first surgery at Nationwide Children's Hospital in early 2012, and his family nominated him to be a patient champion during the Nationwide Children's Hospital Columbus Marathon. Jennifer decided she would honor Nick by actually running the marathon.
Not probably fully appreciating how far that was. Yeah, 26.2.
She runs the marathon because she loves me and everybody in this house.
If Nick could go through what he'd gone through, I was gonna get it done.
Jennifer put a note about the marathon outside her office door. One night while on the job in the Battelle building, Brandon came across Jennifer's note.
Scrubbing the floors of her building. I read the story about him, and over my break, I decided to write a letter to her. It was just the emotions at the time. This is how I was feeling. I just felt that it was the right thing to do for me to do.
I came into work, and this letter was sitting on my chair in my office. The rest of my shift, all I could think about was your family and Nicholas. He also inspired me to walk the full marathon on October 21st. That is my way of showing appreciation.
It shows that he's tough and strong, and I never did a marathon before, so I decided I could do this for him in his name.
So with 2 weeks to prepare, Brandon entered the marathon, and on race day morning, Brandon had no car or ride to the marathon start. So he actually walked there from home. Ironically, his home is 2 blocks from Children's.
I was like, I'm really about to do this. That's how I'm like, am I about to do this? Yeah, it was a lot of energy. And when going in it, I didn't think I was gonna do the whole thing. And then again, the thought of Nick, I just felt like that's what I had to do. I had to finish.
Brandon trekked out in his basketball shoes, taking more than 5 hours to finish the course. By the time he got to Nick's spot at mile 18, the course workers were already cleaning up the course, and Nick was not there. It was not until earlier this year that Brandon actually met the family, which inspired him.
Very nice person. Tall person. Tall person.
We emailed back and forth. So, and now we text back and forth.
I check on Nick and Jennifer time to time periodically to see how Nick's doing, and I tell her about certain things like just accomplishments.
Nick continues his treatment and recently had some excellent test results. Brandon recently completed his GED and plans to go to college to become a school guidance counselor, all because of a race and a reason.
Our story could inspire him and bring out the best in him and help him see that he has a very incredible future.
It lets me know that anything is possible, and I did this. This is what I did.
And both Brandon and Jennifer are participating in the marathon here this morning once again. Also in Nick's honor, Nick as we said a moment ago, had a very good checkup a couple weeks ago, so things are looking a little bit better. It is an ongoing process for him as he continues to fight the disease, and that's why more than 18,000 people are here this morning to support Nationwide Children's Hospital in that ongoing fight against pediatric cancer. So if you're not feeling better now about your morning than you were 4 minutes ago,
yeah,
it's kind of hard to say.
That is a story so well told. Great job with that. That is truly an inspirational story. So many people are down there racing and running for a reason. Jared, why did you decide to do it this year?
You know, it's funny. This is one reason, but also because you might remember the story we did a few months ago about the young boy who had childhood cancer, and he nicknamed it Michigan.
Yes.
Because he was a big Ohio State fan. And so Grant Reed and his family, that's one of the reasons that I decided to take part in this. I'm only doing the half today, so 13.1. I know only the half.
Yeah, only.
But you know, for a lot of us, it's a big deal. You make that transition from maybe just being a runner, you maybe run a couple miles a day, to going 13 miles. It's a pretty big personal investment. So we'll see how this unfolds today.
Well, good for you, Jared, and you're ready for it. Have you been training for how long?
Oh, about 3 months. In terms of focusing on a marathon, about 3 months, but a little bit longer than that. I've been a runner for
Forever.
almost 12 years now, but focusing for this race is a little bit difficult, so we'll see.
Well, Jared, you know your Peacock family. All of us here at NBC4, we're behind you all the way, and you'll probably finish first.
That's not going to happen.
Well, kudos to you for being out there, and thanks for sharing that awesome story with all of our viewers this morning.
All right, guys.
Great job.